All right, we're now going to talk about arithmetic sequences. All right, so here we go, arithmetic sequences. Find the next term of the sequence. And obviously my answer has appeared here, which I kind of want to fix. But let's look at the problem. What are these numbers doing? And I used to make these little marks right here. This is sort of a little month. There's a story that goes behind that about he was able to solve these problems with a pattern. But well, here's what I kind of do. Notice what are the numbers doing from 6 to 9, 9 to 12, 12 to 15? They're all going up by 3. So that means the next number would also have to go up by 3, making the answer what? 18. Because it's arithmetic, they're all going to either go up by the same amount or down by the same amount. That's what makes them arithmetic. Here's another one. So notice, what are the numbers doing here? They're going down by 4. So what would be the next number? If I take negative 23 and minus another 4, or add negative 4, that's what they're all going. Oh, so that's when it says, what's the common difference? And the difference is what? Negative 4 is what they're all doing. They're going down by 4. All right? That's what makes it arithmetic. And this one says write the first 5 terms of the sequence and assumes that n begins with 1. So basically I'm just going to go up here and I'm going to plug in a 1. And then a 2, and then a 3, and a 4, and a 5. So negative 6 times 1 is negative 6, minus 4 makes negative 10. Negative 6 minus 2, 4, is negative 16. Negative 6 times 3 is negative 18, minus 4 is negative 22. Negative 6 times 4 is negative 24, minus 4 is negative 28. Negative 6 times 5 is negative 4, which is negative 34. I also want you to notice how much are these all going down by? They're all going down by negative 6, which is our number right there. So, but our starting point was negative 4. This is also like y equals mx plus b, my y-intercept, and my slope. Kind of means the same thing right there. So having said that, you could go to your calculator, turn it on, go to your y equals, and type in, now remember, I'm using negative, not minus, negative 6, you have to use the x, minus 4, and then you can hit graph to look at it. I don't know if we're going to see too much there, but here's second table, and we can see our answers, 1, negative 10, 2, negative 16, and such. Right there also. And that's probably maybe even a little bit easier way to what? Go about doing that. So let's go ahead and go to our next particular problem, which is exactly what we just did right there. That was showing the steps, the buttons that I actually hit to push for the calculator. Alright. So you can see there's the buttons used for a calculator right there to get the same answer. And now write an expression for the apparent nth term of the sequence. Assume that n begins with 1. Well, first off, we're going to do the same thing. What are my numbers doing? It looks like to me they're all going up by 4. So that means I have a 4n, but I need to find what I call my 0 term. My first term was negative 4, so if I'm adding 4 to get to the other term, I would then what? Minus 4. So negative 4 minus 4 would be negative 8. So I needed a negative 8, and I need a 4. And because it's arithmetic, I know that I'm taking 4 times whatever my first term is, minusing 8. And if I put a 1 in here, 4 times 1 is 4, minus 8 does make negative 4 my first term. And you'll find if you match those numbers up, that's exactly what we will get throughout the rest of the way.